Hey. Mateo, come here. I'll read you some stories. Come on.
No.
The Wonderful Things You Will Be by Emily Winfield Martin. Caring, bold, and clever, what will you grow up to be? This book is a celebration of possibilities and the love parents feel for their children, whoever and whatever they may become. For Nicole de la Harris, who makes our books wonderful. When I look at you and you look at me, I wonder what wonderful things will be. When you were too small to tell me hello, I knew you were someone I wanted to know. For all your tininess couldn't disguise a heart so enormous and wild and wise. This is the first time there's ever been you, so I wonder what wonderful things you will do. Will you stand up for good by saving the day? Or play a song only you know how to play? It's cute. Will you tell a story that only you know? Will you learn what it means to help things to grow? Will you learn how to fly to find the best view? Or take care of things much smaller than you? I know you'll be kind and clever and bold, and the bigger your heart, the more it will hold. When nights are black and when days are gray, you'll be brave and be bright, so no shadows can stay. Then you will discover, and there is to see, and become anybody that you'd like to be. And then I'll look at you, and you'll look at me, and I'll love you, whoever you've grown up to be. Very heartfelt. Emily Winfield Martin spent a lot of time as a child wondering what she would grow up to be. She turned out to be lots of things: a painter, stitcher, cat tamer, an author and illustrator of books like Dream Animals and Daydreamers. Her art shop, The Black Apple, has been featured in national publications on television. Emily lives among the giant fir trees of Portland, Oregon, where she wonders what other things she will be. Wow. This is the first time there's ever been you, so I wonder what wonderful things you will do. Mommy got you this book. It's a great book, Mateo. Very good book. It's very heartfelt. Corduroy by Don Freeman. This is a classic. Yes! Let's read this together. Okay, Corduroy, Story and Pictures by Don Freeman. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's the very bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I've spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost the button to one of his shoulder straps."
Oh no, Mickey.
I know, that's horrible. Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. I didn't know I lost a button, he said to himself. Tonight I'll go and see if I can find it. Okay. Later that evening, when all the shoppers have gone away and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. Suddenly he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator and he went up. Could this be a mountain, he wondered? I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. He stepped off the escalator as it reached the next floor, and there, before his eyes, was an amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and rows of beds. This must be a palace, Corduroy gasped. I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace. I know. He wandered around admiring the furniture. This must be a bed, he said. I've always wanted to sleep in a bed. And up he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. All at once, he saw something small and round. Why, here's my button, he cried, and he tried to pick it up. But all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. He yanked and pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled. Bang into a tall floor lamp. Over it fell with a crash.
Yeah.
Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was going his rounds, and on the floor above, when he heard the crash, he came dashing down the escalator. Now who in the world did that? He exclaimed. Somebody must be hiding around here. He flashed his light and under and over sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. And there he saw two fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the cover.
Daddy.
Hello, he said. How did you get upstairs? The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator and set him on the shelf in the toy department with the other animals and dolls. Corduroy was just waking up when the first customers came into the store in the morning, and there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he'd seen only the day before. I'm Lisa, she said, and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night I counted what I've saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home.
Open, Daddy.
I will, after this story, okay? I'll open it for you, but I need you to pay attention here, okay? Shall I put him in a box for you? The sales lady asked. Oh, no, thank you, Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight to her own room. This is awesome. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and a chest of drawers, and alongside a girl-sized bed stood a little bed just the right size for him. The room was small, nothing like the enormous palace in the department store. This must be home, he said. I know, I've always wanted a home.
Bye-bye.
Okay, wait, yeah, that's him. And okay, so Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. I like you the way you are, she said, but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened. You must be a friend, said Corduroy. I've always wanted a friend. Me too, said Lisa, and gave him a big hug. You know, the story, considering that it's not really like rhyming, it doesn't rhyme, and as popular as it is, that's pretty cool. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway. This one was written back in probably 1950 something. We'll see what the date where it was published, when it was published. It doesn't have a date. Alright, here we go. Here's the date. Hold on. 1968. So this was copywritten by Don Freeman in 1968. This is an old story. Very popular book for the children. Okay, Mateo, are you going to want me to read you another story or what? Story time? You have to be cool. You let me read you another story?
Yes.
Okay. One bear lost, okay? This is the last story, then I'll play with you, okay? You have to follow, okay? Attention span right here, baby, okay? Focus.
Page there, be careful.
Okay. One bear lost. Wow. One Bear Lost by Karen Heelis and Jenny Jones. Okay. 10 sleepy bears wake from a winter's night. One wanders out into the early morning light. 9 scruffy bears wash in a sparkling stream. One drives off, his fur all fresh and clean. Look at it. Just like Daddy. Looks like Daddy, yeah? 8 hungry bears go on a hunt for food. One wanders off when she smells something good. It's probably berries. 7 silent bears pad softly through the trees. One sniffs some honey and goes looking for bees. You know what bees are? They produce honey, and bears love honey. 6 playful bears have fun in the snow. One disappears, bottom high, head low.
Hold it.
I'm gonna say that again. One disappears, bottom high, head low.
Dos.
Okay.
Dos.
5, Mateo, come around here. I'm gonna finish the story, then we'll play. 5 strong bears climb up a slippery slope. One slides down. She let go of the rope. 4 weary bears have a rest at the top. One falls over. Flippity flop.
What?
Flippity flop. Flippity flop. I'm gonna be flippity flopping you soon, son. 3 lively bears race down the icy hill. One stops to rest, calm and still. Calm and still. Was that being calm and still, son?
No.
2 brave bears paddle steady and slow. One gets stranded. Where should he go? 9 weary bears have gone back home. But look, one poor bear's left all alone. One bear lost. 9 worried bears call out for their friend. 10 happy bears are back together again. 10 tired bears are fast asleep in their cozy den. Okay, I think this is it. That's the end of it. What a cool book. One Lost Bear. So we gone through One Lost Bear by Karen Heelis and Jenny Jones, Corduroy by Don Freeman, and The Wonderful Things You Will Be by Emily Winfield Martin, the #1 New York bestseller. I have 2 more books here. You want to read it or you want to go play?
Pie.
Play?
Yes.
You don't want to read?
I'll pie.
Do you want me to read?
I find bubbles.
You want to play bubbles? Okay, here. Alright, go put this over there. Come on, you're strong. Go, put it on the couch.
No.
Put it on the couch. Do it one at a time. Go.
No.
Go ahead.
I
Go
don't.
ahead. Okay, maybe you're not that strong. Okay, just put it on the floor. Put it on the floor and we'll play this. Okay? Alright, come over here. Come over here.
Yes.
Okay? Alright. Alright, double bubbles. Double bubbles.
Double.
Double bubbles. Okay? So, let's play double bubbles, okay?
Double.
Double bubbles. You know how to blow? Let me blow, okay? Wow. I'll blow here. You cannot spill this. Mom's gonna be pissed. Let's go. Okay, blow. No, you can't even blow. Blow. Here. Wow. Wow.
My turn.
Wow. 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 All those bubbles. Double bubble trouble. Double bubble trouble. Yeah. Look at that big bubble. Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Double bubble trouble. Here, you try. Blow it. Okay. Mateo, you spill this? I'm gonna be upset. You better not spill it. Either you play with it or not. Needs adult supervision.
My turn.
Go ahead. You have to know how to blow. You don't know how to blow yet, buddy. Come on. Blow. That's right. Abu. Okay, find me another toy we can play with. Go. Go. That one outside. Can't go outside. It's nighttime.
Outside.
It's nighttime. We cannot go outside. We have to do cookies tonight for Christmas, okay?
Outside.
All right.
Give.
Okay.
Watch up.
Okay. No, don't bump into that. Nice work.
Oh, bubbles.
You want bubbles?
Try bubbles.
You want bubbles?
Oh, outside.
Okay, you want bubbles.
Outside.